This is Jeff with Challenger Auto and Truck Service doing another Why Does My Car? So this one is about why does my car's steering wheel shake? So there's a couple reasons this happens. Typically steering wheels are shaking at highway speeds. So I'm going to say speeds 45 to 65 miles an hour. I'm going to turn the camera to show exactly what it is I'm speaking about while I'm sitting in this car. So you're driving down the road, and let's say you're doing 50 miles an hour, we'll say 50 to 60, and the steering wheel's doing this, back and forth. Now, important note, we are not on the brake pedal, because if we were applying the brakes and the steering wheel was shaking, and then off the brake pedal, the steering wheel's not shaking, that means something different. If we're applying the brakes and the steering wheel's doing this, that usually means the front rotors are warped. So just cruising, foot on the accelerator pedal, and our steering wheel is doing this at highway speeds, quickly, back and forth. That typically means we have a tire that is out of balance and or tires in the front, not the rear. The front tires, when that happens, will translate into the steering wheel. Now, if you only feel that in the seat of your pants, in your hind end, that would typically mean in a car, once again, not on the brake pedal, that we have a rear tire balance issue. Now, if it was a pickup truck or something along those lines, that can mean a tire balance issue or something different in the drive line. Now, if we're driving at slow speeds, okay, and I am going to turn the camera back around in a second. If we're driving at slow speeds and the steering wheel is shaking, say we're doing 10 to 25 miles an hour, and we feel a pretty decent shake in that steering wheel, that typically means the tire has what's called a shifted belt. In a tire, there is a steel radial belt, hence the word steel belted radial tires. That belt does not go all the way from the left side to the right side of the tire. It covers about 80 to 90% of the tire. So when a belt shifts, it actually puts a little lump in the tire. I'm going to flip the camera. And that makes the wheel do this as we're driving. And that's at slow speeds. Of course, the faster we go, the faster it becomes. Critical to understand the difference. If we're at highway speeds and doing this, and that's not happening at slow speeds, typically a tire balance issue. If we're at slow speeds and we're doing this, that is typically a shifted belt in the tire. So, the reason I decided to do this video is we receive a lot of phone calls and clients believe they need a wheel alignment, or somebody else has told them they need a wheel alignment due to that. Wheel alignment, majority of the time, so I'm going to say 95% of the time, will not cause that type of shaking in the steering wheel at highway speeds. When the wheel alignment creates that problem, there's usually other factors involved. Usually noise is heard when driving, like scuffing, because the toe is out. So always remember, 95% of the time, highway speed shaking, tire balance. Shaking in the steering wheel, tire balance. Slow speed shaking in the steering wheel, we probably have a defective tire. Okay? So once again, this is Jeff with Challenger Auto and Truck Service about why does my steering wheel shake. And you guys have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.